about.
No, we don't. This is a topic that we can't avoid because every week there is an update. But let's start on the right hand side. Jury watches videos from multiple freak offs in court. Prosecutors will likely rest their case on Friday. They played an audio clip of Cassie threatening a male escort not to release recordings. Exotic dancer Sherry Hayes, the Punisher, testified he was paid $800 to get freaky with Cassie while Diddy watched. Well, without knowing he was being filmed. Text between Diddy and Cassie also show she accuses him of physical abuse and treating her like a
Hooker.
I was gonna say garden.
The garden hose.
Yes, garden tool. But you were a tool. So what do you got to say? Do you want to play the clip first?
Yeah, we can play the clip first. Then we gonna come back and let you know everything that went down on week 6. This is the recap of week 6 Diddy case.
Yeah, you don't have to see it, but it's my life and I'll kill you.
Yeah, but
No, I will if you don't show me right now. I will you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the dirt right now. Pull it up. If you have it, pull that up. Because if not, I'm going to you and then he's going to you again. So just do it. Pull that up right now. You got that pull that up. I'm going to you. You don't understand. I don't give a I've never anybody in my life, but I will you because you're with me. You're with me in my life right now. If I saw a video of you doing anything that you didn't want people to see, I would show you the video so you could tell me what the happened. You're playing games with me, telling me you saw some now you're saying you didn't see some you're with me. I'm going to you up. I don't think you understand. And it's not going to be my hands, and it's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it.
First of all, I have never been near a puff party. Never been near. And anybody who knows me knows if there is a party, I'm the first one out.
Right.
I'm the first one out.
But people love salacious
Yes.
stories.
Yeah.
They love salacious stories. And you can tell them stories about you feeding those girls in South Africa.
They don't want to hear about that.
They don't want to hear about that at all. If you tell them about Puffy's biceps, they want to follow you all the way around the world. And I think it's because we have become so engrossed in other people's lives to keep from having our own. We are drunk off of things that don't matter to distract us from the things that do matter.
This evening, yes.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
I know.
And if you watch the timing of it, the intoxicant always comes out while something big is happening that we need to be paying attention to. And we pay it no attention because we are engrossed in counting up something that is salacious and not true. And not true.
You're not true.
I stopped by Puffy's house for 30 minutes to say happy birthday to him during the day at 2 o'clock with staff people. And out of that came a love affair and all kinds of stuff that I have never seen.
You too?
Yes.
He was at the Diddy party.
We were sharing the same, let's get your finger on here. You can't fight it.
You can't fight it.
You can't sue it down. You can't tear it down because of a small law that is included in the way that our laws are written right now. And our people don't know that. And not only do they not know it, they help spread it.
Absolutely.
They help spread it. They help spread it. Now, I'm almost 70 years old. What do I look like? And I am a grandfather. What do I look like at this late date? You know, but that's the kind of world that we're living
in. Crazy.
Reverend TD Jakes said he ain't out here living the life of sin.
TD Jakes ain't in the cakes?
I mean, Diddy was in those cakes allegedly. McCall said that. But nah, if you didn't know, man, once again, this is a recap of week 6. Once again, let me tell you the charges. Let me tell you the charges codes before you, because you know this is a long case. It's confusing. A lot of things going on, but you know one thing, these are all the consenting adults, and they just want their money. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, once again, the feds is trying to prove racketeering, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in P. Now, I mean, this week was a light week because you already know we had Juneteenth, so that was an off day. One of the juries got sick, so that was an off day. So that's 2 days off out of 5. And then the other 2 days, one of the days they kicked one juror out because he lied about waste. I guess he ended up blabbing to somebody, telling somebody that he don't really stay in New York. He stay in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, he lied about where he lived. And
Yeah,
it's like you have to live in that area.
mm-hmm. And you already know, like when you're a juror, you're not supposed to share like any type of information. Like even you can't even share information with the juror that's next to you. That's the crazy part about it. Like I would think like, okay, I can't tell my mom, I can't tell my daddy, I can't tell no regular person, but like I can tell juror number 5 because I'm
Like
juror number 4.
like what can you not say?
I mean, you can't talk to them
'cause
about the case at all. Like you wait.
What do you mean? Don't they talk to the case when they're debating?
That's at the end.
So like during like each day when you're just listening to stuff at the end of the day, like they don't have like a meeting or anything. They
have a
just
meeting.
like let them go.
They have a meeting saying like, don't go to the meet, don't listen to the radio, don't watch TV, don't talk to anybody about the case.
No
or
Tubi
anything.
movies.
No, none of that stuff. Like it's a gag order out in effect. Don't do any of that. You can't say anything. So until the end, until like I guess like it's when it's time for the lawyer to tell you like, okay, when the judge tell you that these are the rules, you guys are gonna like deliberate and see like is he guilty or innocent, and that's gonna take like 2 or 3 days, or how many every days depending on how they feel. So they got that whole situation going on. So he get kicked out. So that's one day. Then the next day, it's just summary witnesses. So summary witnesses is basically summarizing everything that went on. They getting all the text messages. They telling you basically like they breaking it all down. Like, okay, did he hit up Cassie? He wanted to freak off. They found a Punisher. They found a Punisher. They ended up talking to Diddy's assistant to get everything settled. They ended up getting the flight. Here's the flight records. Here's the money for the flight. Here's the Amex card Diddy to use. Here's the hotel that this person stayed at.
The Costco.
Exactly.
The baby oil.
Exactly. Here's the baby oil. Here's the outfit. Boom. Here's the video. Here's the video of that person. So they basically broke everything down and basically they basically remind everybody why they here, because 6 weeks, this is like an 8-week case. Like that's a long time. You probably done forgot some stuff. A lot of this stuff sounds stupid.
Yeah, I mean they're literally a couple months.
Exactly. You got 35-year-old baby mamas saying like Diddy coerced them even though they just wanted a check for rent. They were signing love contracts.
That's crazy.
It definitely is crazy. Then you just wondering like if Cassie was really in trouble, you was messing with this man for over 10 years and you
would stop showing up.
You would have stopped showing up.
And
eventually.
she would even be the one reaching out. I mean, they had the proof of that.
Exactly. Or times like she said she can't leave. Then they showed several times she had like several boyfriends throughout the time, and like every time she left them, they didn't leave her. And then at the end of the day, she ended up finding another personal trainer. So at the end of the day, you did leave, and you still with him. And I mean, how is that working now? If you say you couldn't do it before,
she just got introduced to the freaky life and couldn't stop.
It's just
that's crazy though.
It's just crazy how the case goes. Then on top of that,
I don't know what to believe.
Then they finally brought out the white boy, the drug mule Brandon. Brandon was the dude that allegedly they caught on camera.
The clincher.
No, he wasn't clincher. He was a drug mule. They called him the drug mule. They said that he brought the drugs for Diddy, and then that's when Brandon was on stage. It's like, no, I'm not a drug mule. I'm actually like Diddy's personal assistant. I'm the person that makes sure Diddy is always happy.
Drugs.
Yeah, no, that has the drugs. Is always happy. So like he was also like he played basketball for Syracuse. So he used to like train Diddy like on like shooting the ball, cause he's white. They got white boys got the jump shot. So he over there shooting.
Diddy was getting pretty good before he got locked up.
Exactly. Diddy getting good on his J, looking like Klay Thompson and everything, working out, doing all this stuff. So dude was like, I had a whole bunch of roles. Like I only really got Diddy.
I wonder if he got treated like Tyler Perry's friend.
No, he didn't. He said he was like the funny part is people were saying like this dude Brandon actually helped the Diddy side. He didn't really hurt the Diddy side because he said like the only bad part was like he had to work 100 hours a week, but besides that, like he never was he wasn't forced to do anything. He didn't see anybody forced to do anything. He was like he had other jobs. He only got Diddy drugs a couple times. He really didn't get drugs. Like that wasn't like his main job.
Help bail him out when like none of his connects were coming through.
Exactly. Like he do things like that. So I mean like some people saying it helped. Like it shows that Diddy did get drugs, and that does go towards the whole RICO charge. Because with the RICO charge, you got to choose.
He's not gonna beat the RICO. It's
You
like,
think so?
No, I mean I feel like he might beat like as far as like
It's
doing like with the crazier stuff, but he literally did pay people to travel and for freak offs, and I know they're trying to
That's trafficking. That's not the RICO though.
Okay, well that's what they're going to get it for. That's what I meant to say.
So with the RICO, they have to prove 2 out of 8 charges. So they have to choose either murder, kidnapping, gambling, arson, robbery, bribery, extortion, or wire fraud.
Well, you know what? They might have enough out of extortion. You try to pay the one dude $100K. Did he pay another dude? Did he offer money another time?
No, he we
got to see. That might be it.
I mean,
what if they get him on 2 extortions?
They only got him on 1. I mean, you can get him on. They got him. They trying to get him on 2 of the S trafficking, because they're trying to say he S trafficking.
Extortion and trafficking sealed.
I mean,
book him.
No,
book
I mean it's
Johnson.
murder, kidnapping. So to be it's murder, kidnapping, gambling, arson. So the arson they trying to say is the Kid Cudi thing.
And what about violence?
Violence. That's domestic violence. That's DV. That's not a state charge. That's not a fed charge.
What's other charges?
It's murder, kidnapping, gambling, arson.
He was gambling. They were gambling on the freak offs on who could last the longest.
He probably was. I mean, but they didn't say that. I mean, it's just a weird
That's
case.
what I heard.
It's like
I bet you gambling was involved.
It's like
I bet you they were in Vegas.
Yeah,
there was gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Book them.
True, but I mean, like, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, he can get booked on all these charges, like the RICO charge, the racketeering charge, the S trafficking, the transportation or engaged. He could, but it really just depends on like when you break it down and you hear it. Like when you heard throughout this whole story, does it sound like it's really like a RICO charge is like you basically had a criminal operation. Like everybody benefited from this. Everybody knew what was going on.
I wish I knew the degrees that he could get. Like if he doesn't get a RICO, what is the other charges he can be charged with?
It's a minimum of 15 years for like the S trafficking and the transportation. Like they said, like a minimum of 15 years.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like if he could beat like the RICO where he's not doing life for like 50 years, but like get a smaller charge where he's getting like 15, 20, and then maybe he could get like some sort of deal where he gets like 8 years, or then like they committed to like 4, and then it gets like probation.
Yeah, you got
to do 4 years. You'll get time served. So he's really gonna be how long has he been away?
I think he's been in there since like last year. So he's already did like a year and a half.
Yeah, already done like a year and a half.
So he's like probably do like 4 years total. That's like 2 more years, and then get out, go in the halfway house, do the rest on probation. Like,
do like 2 to 5, 2 to 7 years, and then be out on probation.
Exactly, because they get him with the 50 years. It don't matter because Donald Trump gonna come through in Game 7.
He's worried. He's got too much on his plate. He doesn't want to get too much dip on his chip.
You already know every time a president leave, what they do, they give everybody, they drop out pardons. You don't think Donald Trump? You don't think Diddy getting a pardon?
Trump was spotted with Diddy a couple times.
Exactly.
They are both from New York. He might help the homie out one time.
Exactly.
He could do it. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying maybe it's unlikely, but not impossible.
Exactly.
It's like the Pacers. You still got a shot till that Achilles snaps.
I mean, it's horrible. You definitely got a shot. But I mean,
Can't TJ McConnell your way out of this one.
I don't know. But week 7 is coming up. We're gonna do that next week. Right now, week 7 is basically gonna be Diddy's defense team. Will Diddy be taking a stand? We gonna definitely let y'all know. But
why does he look like the White Power Ranger? That's the picture you got.
Because everything they saying about Diddy is a lie.
What's funny, since Diddy can't like dye his hair or nothing, he's looking all old, and like they can't take pictures, but the drawings. And he even said like, "Can y'all help me out on the drawings more?"
Big facts.
He's like, "Y'all making me look like a grandpa."
Like making him look like a raccoon.
Yeah.
But what's funny? His hair. I'm surprised I'm surprised his hair is just going gray. Is not doing the whole Tory Lanez thing, like disappearing.
Oh.
Doing the whole
Tory Lanez had the whole, disappearing
Houdini.